is she walks into a room and the passion that she brings. I love that passion. She really has a passion for the work that she does, and it's contagious.
She comes to her work with a conviction that you don't accept things the way they are, that you don't have to, and that working together we can make things better for everyone.
She is the epitome of community service. You know, this is someone from the community who knows the community.
And whatever Rosa comes from, she stands on a strong foundation. And that foundation has a name. It's called Ted and Louisa. Ted, who organized his community, stood in front of the urban renewal bulldozers and said, no, enough. Our community has the wits and the capabilities to shape our own future. And Louisa, a tornado of a woman who I often felt the brunt of, who said women don't have to take a second seat to anyone.
I've often been asked by the press, what motivates you, Congresswoman DeLauro? What motivates the issues that you take up? What motivates you in the votes that you cast? It really is about growing up in an Italian Catholic household. That is where my life's lessons were learned. And my dad taught me something about workers. And he would say to me, why is it that when businesses are strong and the workers make that business strong, that everything is okay? But as soon as you fall on hard times, those workers are expendable and they're laid off and they're gone. Why aren't we thinking about what they need? My mom has gone 4 years now, and she died at 103 years old, which is extraordinary. Nothing stopped her, nothing slowed her down. And I learned that, but she also said to me, don't take no for an answer and never give up.
It's obvious that even her peers understand this. I mean, they appointed her, they gave her one of the most powerful committees, the Appropriations Committee, that does health and welfare and education, you know, everything that affects individual families.
My mom worked in the old sweatshops in the city of New Haven on State Street, and she would have me visit her after school every day to meet her. I saw and observed these women, and mostly immigrant women, with their their backs bent over a sewing machine. And they worked piecework, which meant you got paid by the piece. They worked as hard as they could to pump out as many dresses that they could, because that was the key to their economic survival for their families. And in the needle trades, you learned that oftentimes you got the needle in your finger because you were working so hard. No one went and got a tetanus shot. No one got the rest of the afternoon off. You just wrapped up your hand and you kept going, and God help you if you got a drop of blood on the garment because you didn't get paid for it. And my mother would say to me, Rosa, get an education so that you don't have to do this. Because of education and their sacrifice and what they have done, the daughter of an immigrant family who could only dare dream that she would sit in the United States House of Representatives, to be honored with a Lion Award for being engaged with students and working on behalf of students is critically important to me, because education is important to me. I know so much about Gateway, about its beginnings. I know the vision that Dorsey Kendrick had for Gateway, and which brought Gateway in downtown New Haven, but what its mission is in terms of making opportunity real for young people, and that's what this award is, and so it's overwhelming and it's humbling.
Rosa and Gateway Community College, what a pair. A pair of shared values, mission, and beliefs. Beliefs in persistence and hard work, and that it's in community that we get things together. Now, I'm supposed to say congratulations to Rosa, but I'm not going to do it. That's for people like me who are retired and spend half the year in Florida. Rosa's most important work is actually in front of her. In the next couple months in Congress, we're going to be making decisions about the future possibilities and opportunities of our children and of our nation. And who better to have at that table, at the head of that table, standing on a strong foundation with a good compass and with a determination to work together, not just for ourselves alone, but for one another. So sister, no congratulations yet, but always, Jindan. Love you.